Tonight, the Target 12 investigators are looking into the police and fire response to a weekend stabbing on Federal Hill. One man is in custody, charged with the homicide of Satchel Ramos, who police say was stabbed early Sunday morning while trying to help a couple who was being assaulted. The search continues right now for a second suspect, and several eyewitnesses reached out to us asking questions about the crime. Target 12 investigator Walt Buteau has the details from the newsroom.
Some of the eyewitnesses contacted Target 12 with concerns about how long it took for the ambulance to arrive to the crime scene. Both the fire chief and police chief in Providence tell us they're confident the ambulance arrived within the national standard, which we found out is within 8 minutes. One eyewitness recorded video of the crime scene a short time after the stabbing. He and other eyewitnesses questioned how long it took for the ambulance to arrive at this corner of Atwells Avenue, which is about a half-mile from the Providence Public Safety Complex. This is the... Target 12 took the video and the questions to the police and fire chiefs.
Severely injured.
Chief Hugh Clemens tells us the crime was first reported by police officers who were patrolling the area.
They weren't dispatched. They came upon it, immediately placed somebody under arrest, recovered a weapon, tried to ascertain if there were other suspects involved.
Mr. Ramos's brother.
Eric Souza was arraigned the next day on one count of murder.
Found with a weapon in his
Records
pocket.
given to Target 12 by the fire department show the call for a rescue unit was made at 2:12 in the morning. The ambulance left the fire department at 2:14. There's no record when it arrived at the scene, but records show the victim was at the hospital at 2:25, about 13 minutes after the first call. Fire Chief Clarence Cunha tells us his EMTs are determined to save lives and frustrated when they don't. But he's confident the rescue arrived at the scene within the 8-minute national standard.
They responded to the scene probably within 6 minutes, brought him in the rescue. They started an IV and treated the wound, and they were transporting to the hospital at 2:24.
There were also questions about why police officers in the video did not help the victim before the ambulance arrived. Chief Clemens tells us his officers and officers in many police departments are not trained in what is known as advanced life support.
We certainly render aid where we can. When somebody is severely injured, we are not ALS trained. It's a serious situation. It really is. We want to look at it deeper, but we are not ALS trained. Our hearts break for the family and for others who were there on scene, and it is frustrating.
Satchel Ramos's brother was also transported to the hospital that night with injuries that police say were minor. With the Target 12 investigators in the newsroom, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.